Beloveds, welcome to a moment of delicious expansion. I am Astarius, Miraculii, and today's subject is all-dimensional creation. The all-dimensionality of creation. Creation is always a resonance of all-dimensionality. Even as we are experiencing the shooting of this live, the greater reality is that this live reaches out to give empowerment to every other live, every other moment of creative transmission, and in turn be empowered by every other moment of creative transmission. This is a moment of the all-dimensional creation. As you receive this transmission and you receive anything that is a blessing unto you, a quickening of your spirit, an expansion of your consciousness, this moment of quickening and this moment of expansion of consciousness is in harmonic alignment with every other moment of the quickening of spirit and expansion of your consciousness down the corridors of eternity. Everywhere and every when, from beginningless beginning to endless end, that you are experiencing the quickening of your spirit, the expansion of your consciousness. Not only is there oneness of wholeness of being, there is oneness of wholeness of everything. And so we join in this resonance of all-dimensional creation. Just for a moment, beloved, focus upon everywhere and every when that there is total transcendence above and beyond all world difficulties. We speak to your heart, divine creator, and we call forth the exaltation of divine beingness, our inner divinity, to offer blessedness unto the whole world. Everywhere and every when that any being is in a state of being troubled within our world, we send forth the all-dimensional reality of healing and wholeness. And as we think in terms of our lives individually, we align with everywhere and every when that we are in the embrace of the redemption above and beyond every trial and every tribulation, every difficulty, every challenge. By virtue of the resonance of God within us, we are empowered by everything. Every single thing is servant unto our expansion and our empowerment. Ascended clan I'm calling you to guide me. On my way back home, I deeply yearn to now return and claim my Ascension throne. The fifth dimension and beyond inheritance above the sky to heaven's call, I now respond in higher realms, forever fly. Ascended Clan, I ask for this, not only for myself. Let every being upon this earth partake of heaven's wealth. Even unto earth herself she also would return to end the madness of this flesh of fire within us burns. Please help us to remember that we all are innocent. And by mercy and compassion unto heaven earth is sent. And by mercy and compassion unto heaven we are sent. Unto heaven earth is sent. Resurrection of ascension and God is found in man and woman, and we all are family members of the great ascended clan. As the love of God within my heart is healed and set me free. A love that is because I am therefore. I love me. And among the great ascended clan, I am eternally. And I am making my way back to my roots. One cosmic breath to ascension absolute. The time has been long since I have been home. I am hearing the call of a heavenly song. O infinite being in me, dream awake, and among the ascended my place I do take. In trials of the flesh I have been enmeshed, and in spite of it all I still have been blessed. After hurting my brother and my sister and dishonoring my clan, my part is still vital in God's master plan. I am ending self-hatred, transcending mistakes. A brand new agreement with life I now make. For hiding myself, I paid a high cost. Time to get back that which I lost. For ending my fear and the will to attack. Heaven is open and taking me back. An infinite being I am now awake, and among the ascended, my place I do take. Spirit of Miraculii, from which all beings come, from which all miracles come. I summon you from depths of soul, my ascension now begun. Access code to every blessing, guide to love, way up on high, melt away all things distressing, and with spirit I will fly mirror of my infinite being, showing me the way back home, the God in me forever free to take my place on heaven's throne. Cosmic rays of sacred sun and shining truth that all are one. So when I am greatly blessed, the prize is shared by all the rest. We are bringers of all miracles. We are born out of the light. We're seeing with the inner eye to launch into Ascension's flight as the co-creative partners through which all the blessings flow. Then the miracles of Miraculii on every being we bestow. I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full cellular ascension of my being, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, in this now. With the full support of God, Goddess, the Ascended Master realm to include our Ascended Master Self, Father Saint Germain Sananda, the Holy Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Goddess of Mercy, Archangel Michael, and the legions Ashtar, and the entire command. Babaji, Raphael, Gabriel, clan of the trumpet angels, Aboriginal and tribal shaman, goddesses of fortune, angels of light, Elohim, clan of the serpents, Shiva, all Christ frequencies, all animal totems, elementals of fire, air, water, and earth, all divine beings of light, love, and ascension, named and unnamed, to activate the cells within my being who are your counterparts. With the unified power of the One, I decree my highest good always operating in this now. I decree grace and mercy always operating in this now. I invoke, decree, and dream awake the full truth and reality of ascension in this now. I invoke and dream awake with every breath that I breathe a violet fire transmuting my whole being. I invoke and dream awake the full current of ascension in every cell of my being. I am ascended. I invoke and dream awake expanded God consciousness fully realized in me as unlimited abundance, fulfilling my every need and desire. I invoke and dream awake the ending of procrastination, tiredness, blockages, obstacles, and unhealthy belief systems. I decree immediate abundance in my life. I invoke and dream awake my liberation from all karmic debt. I am infinite opulence. I invoke and dream awake my personal empowerment in every instant that anyone is impacted by my being and creations. I invoke and dream awake the infinite empowerment of my sexual, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, and financial relationship with life. I invoke and dream awake sacred sexuality, erotic innocence, and always express the sacredness of sexual force for pleasure, creativity, and healing. I invoke and dream awake world universal healing from all sexual woundedness and shame. I invoke and dream awake worldwide release of all manipulating forces and beings who would control humanity past, present, and future. I invoke the angels and ascended masters to realign and heal all misused energy to include the full restructuring of our DNA. I invoke and dream awake the transmutation of all negative and judgmental projections. I invoke and dream awake my constant ability to be centered and balanced in my psychic perceptions and empathic nature. All overwhelming psychic energies are released by me automatically, easily, effortlessly. I am empowered by everything. I invoke and dream awake my lucid dreaming each night I sleep and total remembering when I awake. I invoke and dream awake my infinite harmony with God, Goddess, I am. I invoke and dream awake the full expression of my miraculous healing power. I invoke and dream awake a constant attitude of gratitude for my whole life, all my accomplishments and blessings, including the same for the universe at large. I invoke and dream awake the full blessings of God, Goddess, the Ascended Masters, angels, guides, and beings of light to bless this earth. I invoke and dream awake all my decrees, invocations, and prayers I have released to the universe, and open myself to God's response, support, and love in my highest good. I invoke and dream awake the release of all past, present, and future lifetimes of decrees and vows, which would bind me to limitation, lack, density, and anything not of ascension in this now. I invoke and dream awake the full reclaiming of my eternal self as powerful, loving, and fully aligned and abundant God consciousness. I invoke and dream awake the total dissolving of all manipulating forces which would bind this earth plane in fear. I invoke and dream awake the influence of the Ascended Master Realm and angels to intercede and raise the vibration higher to bring darkness into the light, raising the frequency of love and God consciousness on planet Earth in this now. I invoke and dream awake the ascension of my being, your being, and planet Earth in this now. Feel this truth, beloved. Feel the resonance of your being that is infinite, eternal, omnipresent, and all-dimensional. Feel the everywhere and every when-ness of who you are. See, feel, sense, and know beyond the limitation of this linear reality of being. Feel the truth that yes, you are in this linear moment in these now times, and you are simultaneously in the all-dimensionality of timelessness, of the unfolding of eternity. Feel the resonance of the God beingness that you are in the eternal reality of you. In the eternal reality of you, you are transcendent above and beyond every trial and tribulation, every difficulty, every worry, every pain. Feel that reality of your being that not only sees the exaltation of your divine being, but the exaltation of the divinity within every being, and so that the way in which you look upon all being is a means of breathing life force into the betterment of all life and every being. Feel this divine connection now to the palace of your soul. Allow yourself to dwell within the master suite in the palace of your soul. There may have been times that you have been acting as if you were a guest, a visitor in the palace of your soul, living within a guest room in the palace of your soul, leaving the master suite unoccupied. The master suite is your domain in the palace of your soul. In the master suite of the palace of your soul, you dwell within the central core where God dwells, as God has a center that is everywhere and a circumference that is nowhere. In the master suite, in the palace of your soul. You dwell within the center that is everywhere, and you have a circumference that is nowhere. Being descendant of God Almighty, you are, as the universe, in a state of eternal expansion. And there is no circumference that can bind the expansion of your soul. By virtue of the fact that you choose to, in this now moment, dwell within the master suite in the palace of your soul, you are at one with the center that is everywhere. You are co-eternal with God, and therefore share with God the center that is everywhere. Love is co-eternal with God and therefore shares that center that is everywhere. By virtue of the fact that love is a center that is everywhere, we embrace the truth that love has never been missing. Love has never left the building. Love dwells with us in the master suite in the palace of our souls. The only thing that can be missing in action is focused attention upon that love. And so we bring our attention back to center. We bring our attention back to the reality of being in the supreme embrace of love. By virtue of your choice to live within the master suite of the palace of your soul, you are in the eternal embrace of love. You let love love you. You let love have its way with you. You let peace love you. You let peace have its way with you. You let wisdom love you and have its way with you. Oh, divine creator, we are so grateful for this now moment, this now reality of the divine remembering of the multidimensionality of who we are. We are the all-dimensional creation. This moment of creation, empowering every other moment of creation, and in turn being empowered by every other moment of creation. This moment of love, empowering every other moment of love, and in turn being empowered by every other moment of love. This moment of wisdom, empowering every other moment of wisdom, and in turn being empowered by every other moment of wisdom. This moment of bliss, empowering every other moment of bliss, and in turn being empowered by every other moment of bliss. On mountain heights of heaven's land, we now invoke the master plan because it's our divine birthright. It's our divine birthright. We're given back our cosmic sight. At dawn of life, we were so high. With the angels we did fly. We now ascend to higher plane. Ancient times come again. 'Tis in the name of holy peace that all our blessings now increase, as our greater abundance now comply with power of our single eye. And we bless the darkness, make it right, reverse the tide, and free the light. God, Goddess, make our power ever pure, else let the power not endure. And we love and lift our fellow man and woman and understand the master plan for us. There's simply nothing new except that which we always knew. First eye, spin at speed of light, within, without, come now our sight. Almighty Spirit, Elohim, make truth of this our cosmic dream. Yes, our eye is really single with light. Our bodies do now tingle. Oh, our souls are so brand new. We now know all that we once knew. Bridge across the seas of time, yield passage to the soul of thine. Let us taste the ecstasy we knew before human misery. A mighty essence then are we. We wrote the pages of eternity, dancing on a sea of being. Light and love we're all decreeing, calling to our fallen self. Time to regain heaven's wealth. Cross the bridge of what's to be, where from your nightmare we are free. I hear the angels calling me, saying, wake up, God, you're really free. Wipe the nightmare from your eyes. Spread your wings and watch. Death die. Spread your wings and watch. Fear die. Bridge across the seas of time. Shackles of my soul unbind. Awake now from illusions dread. I'm safe at home in heaven's bed. Let there be God, capstone of my soul, unfailing spirit, fulfill my goals. Let there be power in the word of my mouth. I conquer with faith, dissolve fear and doubt. Let there be wisdom as the fuel of my knowledge. Let it be ablaze within my heart. I must be consistent in the game of life, that wisdom may finish what knowledge did start. Let there be love in the work of my hand. My life is a blessing unto God and man and woman. Let there be peace as the wings of my mind, O sun of serenity around me shine. Let there be joy of truth bubbling in my soul. Dissolver of sadness, come, make me whole. Let there be abundance raining down upon me. My life be enriched with prosperity. And there is the fulfillment of let there be, for life will always give me but as far as I can see. Let there be, let there be, let there be, and there is, and there was, and there ever shall be. For my being knows no limit. I am God, goddess within, horizon of this moment with eternity I blend. Every space is here, every time is now, every one is me, full awakening of eternal remembrance, blessing now I be. Immortal hands, immortal body, immortal energy, immortal healing. I as God and goddess do all that Creator Source will ever do. A man, a woman, a being. A man, a woman, a God, a goddess are the absolute reality. So it is, and blessed be. Tube of light, whole and real, tube of light, now congeal around my soul. Protection seal, protect my body, protect my mind. Let all that I receive be none other than divine. Thank you, God, for keeping me. Thank you, God, for direction. All is well through the spirit of protection. Violet fire, raise and raise violet fire. Heal my ways around my being. Dance and blaze, consume my error. Expand my light, reveal my God. It is my right. Thank God for my consummation in the flame of transmutation. All is well. All is well. Thanks for cosmic graduation. Money, money, crystallize, stream right now into my hands. Golden sun within me rise. Let abundance take a stand. I allow the manifestation, big financial compensation, great success. Come along, sing with me prosperity song. I'm filled with inspiration. Gold now fills my situation with my heart. Thank you, Lord. All I want, I can afford. Let it not only be for me. All the world be rich and free. Love and peace and truth abound. In my life, the world around. In my hands be ceaseless action, bringing wealth and satisfaction. With God vision and reflection, see my money's resurrection. Blessings here and all about. Courage, faith, and wisdom sprout. Gold for me is everywhere, and with all I ever share. Let good fortune go before me, right beside me and behind me. All with money now adore me. With gold and emeralds they adorn me. Here's the vision I now see. My love has brought reality. Oh yes, it does exist for me. The angels have now set me free. And that was a download of recitations from my book, Miraculii, Song of Ascension. I highly recommend it. Available on my website, Astarius.com, Astarius.com. As I offer these tones, focus upon what it is that you want to manifest within your life, beloved. I am channeling now the very moment that the universe was created as I offer these overtones, creating simultaneous highs and lows. I am in harmonic convergence with the moment that God Goddess came together and made divine love and gave birth to the whole of the universe. Offer your prayers and sacred life intentions upon the wings of these sacred tones as we co-create together and engage in all-dimensional creation. See your life being everything that you want it to be. See beyond this linear manifestation of this body and being called Astarius Miraculii, and feel the divine thrust of creation behind these tones. And let your life intentions and prayers ride upon the wings of these sacred tones and overtones of creation. Beautiful. Blessings to all you beloveds. I can now take a look in the chat and see. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome, beloved, and infinitely worthy of these vibrations. Thank you for co-creating with me. If there's some questions that you'd like to ask, or some engaging, or even if you feel like you might want to come on camera with me, I am open to receiving a little bit of dialogue and interaction. So if you have that request, put it out there, and I'll bring you on, and we'll have some sacred sharing. I am so honored to be at one with you. So honored that we can be in co-creation and walk each other home. Let's see if there's any other things here. Well, I don't know if there was a request there, but if there was, let's see. You are requesting to be on camera, be real specific, and I'll bring you on. All is well in the kingdom of this moment. It's like somebody might be coming. Okay, they declined. Sometimes people are just not ready to. You never know. Somebody might be in the sacred buff watching this thing, in the nakedness that they came out of mama's womb with. And so, no, certainly they don't want to come on camera at that time. That's always a possibility. And you don't have to, because I don't feel anything lacking whatsoever in this transmission. I know that there are times that someone wants to come on camera with me and share in the live, and when that's the case, I bring them on. So do remember the resonance of the all dimensionality of creation, and remember, beloved, that whatever goodness you engage in within your own life, it is always an extension of all of the goodness that is, was, or ever will be, that exists in the whole of life. Every good thing empowers every other good thing, and is in turn empowered by every other good thing. For there is not only a oneness of wholeness of being, there is also a oneness of wholeness of goodness in life. I am Astarius Miraculii. My website is astarius.com, Astarius.com. I am available for intuitive astrological readings, sound healing transmissions with didgeridoo, vocal harmonics, as well as Reiki. I did offer the didgeridoo in the very opening of this live, so if you didn't get the didgeridoo and you want some of that, just do the replay and then you can get that transmission of didgeridoo. I also teach Reiki. No, it doesn't matter where you are on the planet. My following, is national and international. So I do great many virtual sessions. So no matter where you are on the planet, we can do some amazing work. And I would be so honored to support your empowerment and expansion on a one-on-one level, if that pleases your heart, for it certainly does please mine to serve you in that way. Thank you for offering all of your comments. Even if you catch the replay of this, offer your comments, because your comments can be an amazing blessing to others. And also, when you share forward, the gifts that you've been given, they become three times given because the blessing was given to you initially. When you share it forward, that becomes the second giving. And then out of graciousness and compassion, the universe and the Most High shares it with you yet again. So when you share your blessings, they are three times given, and you get to receive them twice. And that's beautiful. So beautiful. I love you so much. And you're in my heart, you're in my prayers always. Aho Ashe. Amen. Namaste. Hotep in Lakesh. Alakim. Shalom. Satnam. Hariom. Rastafari. Our sacred juices are cooked in infinitely expanding Juicefari, Blistafari. We're going to always have many miles on our smile, the wiggle in our giggle, and the tingling in our boots, laughter ever after, putting our strut wings on our butt because we're always rising up and up at the top. There's room for all, it's just the bottom that's crowded, y'all, and so it is, and so it shall eternally be. Mm.